Hey guys, it's Ike, and welcome to the third episode of Bakarina. A little bit of a recap on the previous episode. Katarina was forced into the play because one of the actors got injured, and she can't remember any single one of her lines because she's so nervous, and due to that, she ends up improvising her lines, which then got Sophia to improvise the entire script. And I suppose the script previously just went offhand as Geordo, Nicole, and Keith all started fighting each other over Katarina. And I suppose at that point the play was just focused on Katarina instead of the main character. So that was fantastic. But towards the end of the episode, we saw that Katarina has been kidnapped. So let us see what is going to happen next. Alright, I'm back to giving the streaming website another go, although I think it might be on auto this time, so the quality's just gonna go to 480p, and I swear to goodness, my internet is not this slow. Oh, who would've thought? Damn, that sucks, bro. It's a ransom? Oh, hello there, quality. Oh, Lana! Yeah, she can't go cheating on Anne with another maid. Oh no! Who is this charming looking lad? Hey, there's Selena, there you go. I was thinking about Selena again. Was that really rough? Oh no! Yeah, but the person kidnapping you. Even the little Katarinas in her head have no faith in her mom saving her. We won't play catch. Anyways, what I was about to say, the person kidnapping you is Selena. Oh, just for fun, you know? Rufus! Them eyes though, dog. Maybe you're in Selena's estate, consider that she's here. Wow, dude! Maybe being kidnapped isn't so bad after all. Man, she was so hungry and all she had was just sweets. Your stomach is going to kill you after this. Jeffrey, that's his name. God, Jeffrey's voice is a little suggestive. For my cute little brother? Is that what you just said? It's okay. Oh, Lana, you ordinary maid, you. Oh. Oh, here comes this problem again. Why does it stop, but then the subtitle continues? I'm absolutely sick. Here I am thinking I'll give it another try. And now it's just buffering. Sebastian? Rufus? Oh yeah, she's having the time of her life right now. Oh my god, I can't believe she's pushing herself to do this. Katarina is sensitive. She feels genuinely hurt. But not when she's being kidnapped, though. Stop forcing yourself to do this, Katarina. Has she finished eating? What? Let me look at these plates. Oh my god. Those eyes, though. They're like jewels. The subtitles are so different from the other one. Okay. How is that a fed up with you expression? Also, this is a terrible setting to eat at with just one lit candle. Them eyes, though. Look, she's not even finished with her plate. You're telling her to go rest? She's gonna be hungry. You didn't see the change in her eyes? As per usual. Who is that? The lights up here made it really hard for me to see who it was. Was that Lana? Doesn't look that way. Oh. Oh, we actually get to... Oh. I too am in love with someone else. Oh, snap. Alan's reaction to that. What? Both of you guys just have unrequited love. You know how these romance story goes. Yeah, that if she's not engaged to you, she can't be close to Katarina, so. Oh, it's Lana. Oh my lord. It's Selena. Oh no, she's sleeping soundly. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh no. Voice their support for Prince Geordo. It's widely known, except for Katarina, of course. Oh. Claim that their memories were fuzzy. Oh, there's somebody else with dark magic. Look, Mary's ready to fight. Oh, hey, Raphael. Oh no. Again, she's having the time of her life right now. By the strongest defense there is. When the kidnappee is comforting the kidnapper. That's a dark emotion that you're having. Very ripe for dark magic. What are you talking about? In the previous episode, the girls who came to visit you after the plague called you a saint. Oh. Duke's daughter who had magic. Damn these nobles! Laughing at a child! Yeah. We'll have a good relationship. Oh. Relatable. Has he actually said it though? Hey, those are just other people. God, at this point, I'm just speaking Katarina's line. Yeah. You never know what he's thinking unless you ask him himself. Oh. Yeah, Selena. The silly kidnapping business. Yuri sent out the notice, so Look, Selena's a noble, through and through. Oh no, who's gonna be outside the door? Damn, though, she just walked out and just... Nani? Damn, dude, taking out 2 princes at the same time. Oh man, who would have thought that Rufus was the bad guy all along? Ooh, why yada? Does that mean that we're close to, what is it? We're close to the final episode of this kidnapping arc? Or is that 2 more episodes? There's a lot of banging outside right now. I think I like this song a little bit more than the opening. I can't remember the ending of the first season though. But I also really just like this aesthetic overall. Okay, well, that was the end of episode 3. Cool. Back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 3 of Bakarina, and that was also a pretty alright episode. Hello, welcome back to I Say It's a Pretty Alright episode for the rest of the season. But, we got some little spicy stuff, you know, we learned in this episode that it was it was Selena who kidnapped Katarina, and that her reason for kidnapping Katarina is that, oh, actually, before I actually start on my rambling, what did you guys think about this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. And now back to where we were. So, we found out that Selena is the one who kidnapped Katarina because she wants to get rid of Prince Geordo. But towards the end of the episode, we find out that Selena is technically just a puppet for Rufus/Sebastian. For our butler here. His goal is to make Selena take the blame for the kidnapping, as to take Ian away from the position, plus get rid of Prince Geordo as well if he renounced his right to the throne. So he's really out here trying to kill two birds with one stone. I'll be honest, I kind of don't like the effect of the dark magic that Rufus is doing on her, with the way her eyes are changing into like this jewel-like look. I kind of wish it was a bit more of just like those soulless eyes, you know, with just the I don't know how to describe it, but you know, a little bit more monocolor instead of that eye with instead of like that black eye with this like vortex of purple around it. But that's just my personal preference. And there's something that I'm not really sure we'll see in the next episode or not. Consider that we've already gotten to the point where we found out that Rufus is the one behind all of this. But the one thing that I remember in the light novel, to which, by the way, I'm remembering things a little bit too vividly. But I guess that really shows how much I really enjoyed the light novel. But I remember in the light novel, there was this one part of description about Selena, and I think it was Katarina who noticed it, because it was during her perspective, but she had noticed that Selena had looked worn out. And I really like that description just because it just feels like it's the wear of the constant dark magic that's being put on her. But when I say that, I start to think, are we going to see that in the next episode? Oh yeah, and the other thing that we learned is with Mary and Prince Alan's relationship, and the fact that Alan previously had confessed to Mary that he is in love with somebody else, and that if she wants, she can call off the engagement. But Mary is like, nah fam, we gotta keep this engagement because I am also in love with someone, and I don't want to be in her, you know, I don't want to be betrothed to anybody else. And in Mary's case, you know, since she's in love with Katarina, and Katarina's engaged with Prince Geordo, the only way to stay close to her is if she is engaged with Prince Alan. So, you know, both of them have their own little ways. Or just Mary trying to keep Alan staying with the engagement. Alan is such a nice lad. I really like Alan, and just the fact that he's able to go out and tell Mary about this situation in the first place, and actually tell her the truth. But you can see that Mary's over here like, wow, I didn't expect you to actually be serious. Thought you were just a dummy all this time. But we did have the scene of all the characters gathering around on what to do in order to figure out what they're gonna do to find Katarina and such. And nobody really has a clue, and their thing is just, we gotta go find someone suspicious, and we're gonna go check them. I am all over the place. I am rambling all over the place. The other thing is that when Selena went to talk with Katarina at night, she said that Prince Geordo loves her very much, and that it's widely known. But Katarina, being the dunce that she is, doesn't believe it, and still thinks that this marriage of their, or this engagement of theirs, is to just keep Geordo from having to marry anybody else, so she's just a shield for him. But Selena tells her that Geordo loves her very much and that he is willing to renounce his right to the throne for her. And Katarina's like, nah, that's not true. In the next scene, Geordo's like, yeah, I'm thinking about renouncing my rights to the throne. Oh, freaking good shit. The other thing that they were discussing is that there is the possible use of dark magic, the same with how it was back in the first season with Raphael and how, well, technically he was Sirius Deke at the time, with how he used dark magic in order to force those quote-unquote side villainous to accuse Katarina of bullying Maria. And consider the fact that the people who had seen Katarina before she disappeared had fuzzy memories, just like those side villainous girls. So, you know, they're very on the idea that dark magic is being used. And we also see with the way that Rufus is using his magic on Selena. And the other thing that I kind of had an issue with the eyes, not just the visual in general, it just felt like, I mean, I knew it was going to be very obvious, but I just felt like, can we just not have it as obvious? We did have the introduction of a new maid named Lana. I don't know who this Lana is. She's just an ordinary maid, but she was very surprised at Katarina's attitude because Katarina finds out, oh my god, I'm kidnapped? So, and you're my maid, Lana? And Lana's like, yeah. Oh, okay, well, in that case, can you get me some sweets and and also, wow, a romance novel? Hell yeah, I can finally eat all the sweets that I want. I can finally read all the books that I want, and I can just laze around doing nothing at all. This is the life. This is the life. Kidnapped? What do you mean kidnapped? And so due to that, we have the whole misunderstanding situation with Selena thinking, oh, she's probably not okay with being kidnapped and all that. And Katarina's like, oh, I can't let her think, or I can't let her know that I've been so comfortable that I've totally forgot that I've been kidnapped. And there's just something within me that just kind of wish that situation had played out a little bit better. I don't know how it could be better, but I just kind of have that feeling. It's always the same when I watch the first season as well. I just always wish like the execution was better, but I can't tell you how to make it better. That is for sure. But, you know, I'll have to continue seeing with this whole kidnapping arc and how it plays out, so... Okay, so to expand on the whole I wish it was executed better, I feel like knowing the light novel source and then being able to watch the anime, both season 1 and this current season, I just feel like the anime makes me feel empty. Whether that's because I genuinely do like the way the light novel works and how it constantly has a switch of characters, character perspective, and that was one thing that I really like about the light novel. It constantly switches over, not just from Katarina, it goes to everybody's perspective. And I just felt like it gives me a little bit more insight on all the characters and how they think. And, you know, in manga and anime form, that the whole perspective switch is really easy for you to do, especially when you can just sink into everybody's head here and there. But I kind of understand that in the light novel, it kind of repeats the same situation, except in the different perspective. So you're always going back to the same situation again, except through the other character's perspective and how they were thinking about it. And you can't really do that too much in anime or manga because you don't want to just continuously replay the same scene except with different characters' perspective. But that was one of the things that I really like about the light novel, and I don't know, I just don't share... I still enjoy the anime to a sense, but I just feel, again, I feel empty and I just don't feel that emotion that I feel for the light novel as much as I do the anime. And I'm not sure whether that's because of the voice acting or because of the music or in general just the way that the animated's going and how it's playing out these scenes, or again if it's the visual and such. So I'm not super sure what it is currently, but that is what I feel with the anime at the current moment. And yeah, that's why I am just saying that these have been pretty alright episodes. I hope that you kind of understand my point, or if not, then that's just how my mind works at the current moment. Again, I still enjoy the anime to a sense, but I just wish it was. I just wish it was better. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, one final thing. During the whole discussion with the group, Rosemary got up and she's about to be like, I'm gonna go through everybody one by one to see who's suspicious and we're gonna find Katarina and all that mumbo jumbo. But as she goes to open the door, she sees Raphael, and Raphael assures them that Katarina has the strongest defense. She currently has the strongest defense around her, or somewhere around that line, and that there's no need to worry, she is safe. I wonder whose that strongest defense is. Oh my god. Anyways, that is about it for me. If I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.